All right. Welcome, NoDQ Galaxy. This is Caitlin and Aaron, the Ladies of NoDQ. We are going to predict the Royal Rumble predictions, which is on Saturday, which is weird.
I like it better.
I do like it better because I've always thought that it's a lot easier to not have to get up.
Yeah, like especially if the pay-per-view is going to go to like midnight, which I mean, I don't know if this one necessarily will, but if it's going to go to midnight.
Yeah, that's pretty late for a show. So is Thomas going to make a cameo?
I literally told him not to come out. So what does he just do? Opens the door and comes out. And then I glared at him and he goes, sorry, do you want to say hi since you've already... I don't know.
Guys like to...
Okay, he's going back in his room. Okay, we're good.
All right. So I would say... Oh, there he is. Hi, Thomas.
Thomas, who do you want to win? Caitlin? Well, who's your favorite wrestler? Say it out loud.
Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks.
Why do you like Sasha Banks? Why do you like her?
I think she's pretty.
Okay, you gotta go. Give me your...
No.
Thomas, are you excited? You are? I'm excited too. I think that the Rumble matches are going to be really fun because I'm not positive who's going to win. And that's always a good thing.
I agree.
I'm going to say I'm a 7 or 8 for excitement.
I would agree with that. The Rumble, I mean, like, even if you're not excited for any of the other matches, the Rumble matches themselves always put it over.
Yeah.
I guess this is just going off the rails here.
Well, that's all right. We'll give somebody something interesting to look at here.
I guess
Thomas, pick a number 1 through 10. What's your excitement level?
9.
Okay, all right.
He's probably honestly not going to watch it because it's bedtime, but I'm glad he's a 9.
But he's got a 9. All right, so we got some high scores.
I said I was like an 8.
Oh, mine is bigger than Chicken Mama's.
And I'm a 7 or an 8, so.
Not bigger than yours.
All right. Thomas, I'm going to show you the first match here, and you're going to tell us who's the winner. All right.
Please close your mouth. Nobody wants to see which one do you point to me, which one you think's going to win.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mouse.
Okay. He's made a decision.
Okay, well, this is Edge and Beth Phoenix versus The Miz and Maryse, and we'll start with you guys there.
Okay, well, luckily, we both agree the same person is going to win. The same team is going to win. I was reading earlier, I can't remember their team. Is it Team Grit? Is that what their name is?
I don't even know, to be honest.
I don't remember. It's not the It Couple, so we'll just go with that. So I think Edge and Beth Phoenix are going to win because, I don't know, I want this feud to be over. And
I'm going to agree. I will also say Edge and Beth Phoenix, but I do think there could be like some tomfoolery or whatever.
I wouldn't be surprised. It is the Miz and Maryse, and we've had all that issue with the brick and stuff like that. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody gets hit with a brick.
Right.
Caitlin?
Yeah?
Why are you in a wrestling match?
What?
Are you talking about the background?
The background.
Oh, yeah. So that's the no DQ symbol there. That's what Aaron...
Wait, what's Aaron on
That's Aaron's channel. Oh, we're on YouTube right now.
You're going to be a YouTube star. All right. We are going to move to this exciting match.
Which one do you think is going to win?
This is Becky Lynch and Doudrop. Becky as the champion.
I'll come soon.
And I'm going to say Becky Lynch. I don't think we have a whole lot. Oh, he's taking off? All right.
Yes, he's good. Thank God.
Yeah, so I wrote down for this one, like, I think the bigger question is who's she fighting next?
I agree. I picked Becky too. And Thomas did pick Becky as well, if anybody's wondering. That is who he pointed to. Please stop. No, if you're gonna Thomas, you either sit here or you go in your room. Stop. Go in your room. This is not Linky Box.
As they say, live TV.
Video I've ever been in. I think Becky too, because I mean, let's be real. This fight with Doudrop. This is just, it kind of just came out of nowhere to give Becky somebody to fight with at the Royal Rumble. I mean, honestly, like her next fight is going to be, I wouldn't be surprised if we went back to Bianca. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe we see Ronda Rousey. I don't know.
I agree with that. Yeah. Okay. So both in agreement, Becky and Lynch.
Yes.
And we're moving on to another championship match here. Wow. He wants to be the star of the show.
I guess so. I think he's finally going in his room. He shut the door.
All right.
She probably threatened him with TV. That probably would have worked.
We got Roman Reigns champion versus Seth Rollins. And we'll go back to you for starting this one.
Well, who do I want to win?
Right.
I want Seth Rollins to win. I would be more interested in Seth Rollins being champ, but I'm probably about the only one ever. I don't dislike Roman Reigns anymore now. I think he's doing a great job as a heel. I just still don't really care for him that much. Seth Rollins is probably my favorite character, so I'm definitely going to pick him all the time. Well, okay, I'm not picking him. I'm going to root for him all the time over whoever he's wrestling with.
Yeah.
That being said, I do think Roman's going to win because Seth's not big enough to take the belt off of him right now, even though I really hope it happens.
I'm going to agree with that and go with Roman Reigns. And I, too, think it would be great if Seth won, but it just does not seem like that is.
I mean, it'd be kind of cool if maybe like Roman lost and Lesnar wins, and then Roman enters the Royal Rumble at number 30, and then we go, but, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, I agree. No chance.
No chance.
Moving on, we've got Brock Lesnar champion versus Bobby Lashley. So he's been interesting lately, Lesnar, with all his outfits.
I love Brock Lesnar right now. He can just walk out and not say anything, and I can just look at him and be amused and enjoy whatever is going on.
Yeah, I would say he's the most interested I've been in him in quite some time.
Yeah, he doesn't have, like, to me, that get off my screen, get off my TV heat. I'm just like, you're freaking hilarious. Why didn't you talk more before? I mean, I get it. He was a heel, but maybe Lesnar should just always be a face.
Good point. And I'm going with him because I just don't see him losing.
Yeah, me too. Brock Lesnar.
All right. So I think that's all the other matches of the show.
Yeah.
And we're going to move into the Rumbles. So we're flying through this. So yeah, this should be interesting. We get 3 picks. First place pick is 3 points, 2 points, and 1 point for our thing that we do. And we're going to start with the men just because we're going to put the ladies last because we're ladies. All right.
That being said, I hope the men's Rumble is last.
Yeah, we'll have to see. So this is a graphic with some of the people that are going to be in the men's Royal Rumble, including Johnny Knoxville.
I love that.
So yeah, I will. You're going first on this one?
I think sure. Okay, I'll go. Okay. My first place pick, so the one for 3 points, I'll start in that order.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Austin Theory.
Okay.
I think he's been pushed quite a bit lately. I mean, he's been with Vince McMahon. Like, what else is saying that?
That's a good point.
I know what else is like saying that they're shooting, like strapping a rocket to his back and lightning for him to take off.
Okay.
My number 2 pick is going to be Big E. I kind of feel like he has unfinished business, kind of like the way he lost his title is still stuck in my head. After that, I really don't know. And this is where it got kind of hard for me. Even that was hard. I don't feel like there's any like clear standouts in my head from the men. Like, I don't see like Johnny Knoxville winning. He's just there to be a jackass.
No
pun intended.
Well, pun intended.
So my next one, my third choice is just going to kind of be something interesting, I guess. I'm going to make Brock Lesnar my third choice.
Okay.
I'm putting him here in case he happens to actually lose here with Bobby. And then this is how he could get back into it with Roman Reigns. So say he comes in at the end, number 30 or something, and he then wins the Rumble, and then he chooses Reigns, and we get that match back.
Okay. Yeah.
WrestleMania.
Possibility. All right. I'll go in reverse order to leave the first place person last. So third, my number 3 pick, I did Randy Orton. Just was this one same for me. I was kind of like, I don't know, like maybe. So probably not going to be him, but let's throw him in.
Exactly. It's like your throwaway pick, kind of like, I don't know who else to put in there. I'll choose Randy. Randy's never a bad choice.
He's a solid choice. Second pick, I'm going to go with Edge because what could happen is maybe that tag match doesn't go too long, or maybe the girls spend a lot of time, like, saving his energy, stuff like that. And he can come and get in there for actually getting the title one last time at some point. So threw him in. And then my number 1 pick, I'm going with Big E because I think that he wasn't supposed to lose it at that pay-per-view with Roman and COVID and all that. And plans had to get changed, and I think they might right that wrong and get him back. So that's what I'm going with that.
All right.
And then we will go to the ladies.
God, I hate what they did here.
Yeah, so neither of us are very happy that they told so many of the women participants, especially the people that we wouldn't have known, like that aren't on the roster.
Right. Like Mickie James should have been a surprise. Like Lita should have been a surprise. Like we should not know these people.
All of them, all the people that aren't currently on the show. And of course, the Bellas are there, which I'm excited about.
I know. Are you picking them just because you feel like you should?
No. I don't think that's happening, and I don't think she's going to be in the final 2 as she was the last time.
Was she, man? I don't even remember. You would remember. I do not.
It was her and Asuka.
Where is Asuka? Maybe Asuka's going to win.
It's a good point. But I'll go first on this one since you went first on the men. So my third place pick is going to be Ronda Rousey, just in case, since the grumblings or rumblings have been starting that perhaps she might be around. I think, I don't know. I don't know if I really think she's coming or not, but got to throw her in there just in case.
I considered.
So the next one, my number 2 pick is Alexa Bliss, because I always choose her for these things. Like every time there's a Rumble, Money in the Bank, whatever there is, I always go with her because they're always doing something with their character, and it never's right. And but I was like, I'm not going to have this be the time that she wins and I don't choose her.
Well, she did win the one time. Did you not pick her that time?
I don't think I did.
Well.
Because that was when she was still in her like normal persona, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's been more normal than not normal.
Well, right, but before she had gone like, what do we call it, dark or whatever, like she was
whatever she is right now.
Yeah. Anyhow, and I feel like I don't really count that because wasn't she the one who basically that was Money in the Bank where she like cashed in right away or something?
Yeah. Did she win a Rumble? Yeah, she did. But she cashed in pretty quick on the Rumble too, I'm pretty sure. Did she win? Maybe I'm thinking Money in the Bank and confusing myself.
I think you are, because the Rumbles went Asuka, and then Charlotte won one, and then Becky, and then Bianca. So yeah, Alexa did
okay, so
but she did win the Money in the Bank, and she just cashed it immediately. So
yeah, it had to do with like Ronda Rousey and Nia Jax and stuff.
Yeah. Anyhow, so
yes, we digress.
Number 1, I am going Bianca Belair again, so that she can have it twice in a row. I think that would be cool, and I think there's not a lot of choices for people who are up there and ready to go. So that's what I'm going with. What are you going with?
Well, I'm going to start with 2 that I considered. I'm going to start with what?
Oh, time out for 1 second. I wanted to clarify. I didn't mean that to say I don't think she's like good. Like when I said that there's not a lot of choices.
Oh, I don't know.
Very good. Like that. But I just don't think there's other people really to
They haven't
choose
built up enough people who you can reasonably believe
That's
could
what
win
I
the Royal
mean.
Rumble.
Yes.
I understood you. I'm going to start with two people that I considered and didn't pick. Just
Okay.
throw that out there because
Mhm.
first one is I was reading this and I thought this was a really good idea, but it wasn't my idea, so I didn't decide to go with it.
Okay.
Somebody mentioned Mickie James. How interesting would that be if she comes with that knockout title?
Yeah.
And then that title ends up on the line too at WrestleMania.
That would be pretty wild.
Especially after
I must
everything that happened with the trash bag incident. How huge would that be
Yeah.
if Mickie James won? That'd be very interesting.
Okay.
The other one I considered was Bayley. Where is Bayley?
Right.
She's got to be back probably soon. I don't exactly remember when she got injured, but she's been gone for a while. And let's be honest, Becky and Charlotte both need new people to fight.
Yeah, they do.
So
Yeah, that's a good point.
Bayley coming in and winning could be huge. That being said, I did not pick those.
I not choose those.
So my number 3 is also Alexa Bliss because it's Alexa Bliss and they just brought her back and sneaking her back on TV. I feel like get her back in a big storyline. What bigger, better way to do that than have her win the Rumble?
Yep.
My number 2 is going to be Lita. I was really intrigued by her confrontation with Charlotte Flair. And there, were rumblings that she was going to sign with AEW. So what's to say she didn't sign a contract with WWE for another match? And that match happens to be WrestleMania. Doesn't Charlotte versus Lita have a pretty big WrestleMania feel vibe to it?
It does to me.
And then my number 1 is also Bianca Belair because, man, she's just so good. And she has unfinished business with Becky. And it would be awesome to have her win 2 times in a row. First woman to do it. She deserves it. So
agreed. So yeah, that is all the matches. And I think that's about it.
Yeah,
Any other thoughts from you about the show in general or anything?
No, just sorry about the chaos in the beginning.
They'll like that, I think.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll find out in the comments. We might
drop it in the comments.
Trolls, but that's okay. All right, everybody. So we will see if we're right on Saturday, and
probably not.
Not right on all of them anyway, but a few of them I'm sure we're correct on.
Yeah.
But all right. We will see you next time.
Bye.